Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, December the 4th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips are greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. First off, I'd like to apologize for the lateness of the video. I am working my 12-hour day shift, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support on these days. It'll be the exact same thing tomorrow, Thursday. I'll put the video out just a little bit later than usual. Alright, let's take a look at this one here first. Craft Energy Ammo 15. So of course we craft energy ammo, just like ballistic ammo, at the old Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. We'll go craft at our Tinker's Workbench here. Now at the ammo section, this is where you're going to find your ballistic ammo. The energy ammo they want for this particular daily challenge is right here in the energy ammo section, right here. Alright, so let's go ahead. I do need some fusion cells. So as you can see, fusion cell times 30, 4 copper, 8 lead, and 4 plastic. Now there are some perk cards that will help us out here. We go under agility. It is called Ammo Smith. Produce 80% more rounds when crafting ammunition if you have a 2-star. But even if all you have is a 1-star, definitely apply. It's only going to help you. Let's go ahead and put that bad boy on. And the next one here is luck. We go all the way down to the end. We come across what's called Super Duper. And again, this 3-star here, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you get double results. And again, if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply. It's only going to help you. Let's take a look at that again. Back down here to energy ammo. Fusion cells, so now we have 54 rounds. And if you take note, it's the same requirements. 4 copper, 8 lead, 4 plastic. And that is what Ammo Smith does. And Ammo Smith affects both ballistic and energy ammo, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and craft just one. Nice, alright, so we got 84 there. And that little bit more percentage, that with that lightning sound, that was the super duper kicking in, so that was pretty good. Worked this time. Okay, let's go ahead and put our perk cards back. Okay, what is next here? So the floor wall decoration in a workshop or camp 5, so we go ahead. You can claim any workshop at all on the map, whatever one's closest to you or whatever your favorite one is. Once you claim it, you can go ahead and build a floor or wall decoration. Or you can just build it right in your camp. A lot of people like to utilize this one because this one pops up quite often enough. And you can get credit for adding stuff or modifying your camp. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But you can also build things and then scrap them. Alright, let's head out back here. We got a little bit more room. Let's go to our build menu here. Now, I always suggest floor decor. Again, it's up to you if you plan on keeping something. But for me, I'm just going to plan on scrapping it. So I usually pick something that doesn't cost me a lot of resources. And usually mats and rugs you learn very early on in game. And most mats and rugs will cost you like rubber or rubber and cloth. And usually that's something that most of us have a lot on us. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft some of these rugs here. Just like that. And again, you can choose to keep what you built, whatever you want to do. There we go. Just like that. Okay, what's next here? I apologize if I'm kind of hesitating a little bit there. I just I feel a lot better from my flu that I've had, but I do get these urges to cough. It's similar to the old bronchitis, you know what I mean? Because ain't nobody got time for that. And so I got, I've been drinking some water and stuff like that to kind of help. So if you hear me kind of hesitate a little bit, I'm okay. It's just I'm ready to cough, so I don't want to, obviously cough in your guys' ears. So just in case you guys are wondering about that. All right, drink Nuka-Grape too. So again, Nuka-Grape, we talk about these particular type of daily weekly challenges where we have to collect a Nuka-Cola product of some sort. So we do have this Nuka-Cola Collectron Station. This is the Nuka-Cola Quantum. And as you can see, he'll passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products. Now this guy here will also collect the odd bottle or two, purified water, and nuclear waste. So just an FYI. Now when he goes on sale, he usually goes on sale maybe once or twice a year. And he's usually bundled with other things. So just an FYI there. Now we get this guy way back in Season 11 Scoreboard when Nuka World on Tour first came out. Now there's another variation of this. If we go to our back to our build menu here, we go under Resources. Now this is the OG one right here. We get this one way back in Season 4, Season 5. And again, he'll also collect the odd bottle or two on top of the Nuka-Cola products. But either one really works. Now, when this guy goes on sale, he usually goes on sale by himself for 250 or 500 atoms. Again, maybe once or twice a year if you're lucky. But when he goes on sale, usually everyone kind of snatches him up. Now, you can also use a gold bullion if you so wish. If you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, you come down here to Foundation, talk to Samuel, you can buy it for 1250 gold bullion. Alright. Now, there is one natural spawn for Nuka-Cola Grape. Of course, it's up here in Morgantown at Fraternity Row, so let's pop up here. I wish there was more natural spawns of Nuka-Cola products, but is what it is, I guess. Right, so we're going to head up this way here. We're just going to bypass these ghouls. We're going to go right to the Etta Sai house with the blue door. Of course, this is the house with the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs here. Right, and as we can see, this particular server has most of them, alright? It has a bottle right here, unfortunately, but there's usually an orange here as well. So, as you can see, even on private servers, it really depends on the server that you're on. Sometimes they'll spawn in and sometimes they don't. What makes it really hard is if you're on public servers with other people, is usually this place is usually cleaned right out every server. Now, if you don't find it and you're on a public server, I wouldn't waste too much time. I would say maybe server hop once or twice, or maybe 3 times at the very most. And if it's not here, you can buy this at the end of the day, alright? You can buy it from Bubbles, who is right down here at the White Spring Resort. So let's go to this icon right here. It's going to bring us right to the front door. Let's go right inside. Alright, so we're going to head up this way here, up to the right-hand side. We're going to go through the tavern, go through the medical bay, go to the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take a left right to the little store where Giuseppe sells things for stamps. We have good old Bubbles here. As you can see, Nuka-Cola Grape for 29 caps right there. Nice. And again, you can server hop this all day long, even if you're on public servers. And Bubbles inventory will stay the same. You just, as long as you have the caps, you can just fill your boots. Now, one thing good about Bubbles inventory is does not tie into the inventory of the vending machines, which of course is right down here at Nuka World on Tour, which is also a free fast travel once when you discover. So let's pop down here. There's Jimmy and the Gym Bros ready to go to the gym and pump some iron. Curls for the girls. All right, so the vending machines are right down here. And I bought that Nuka-Cola Grape at Bubbles just to kind of show you how the inventories aren't tied together. Let's go to the vending machine right here. Again, Nuka-Cola Grape right there, 29 caps. And again, same thing, you can server hop this all day long and just fill your boots if you so wish. You're limited by how many caps you have. Alright? It's just an FYI. At the end of the day, you can just buy them. That's what I usually recommend to people. I wouldn't waste too much time on Fraternity Row, so just an FYI. All right, let's go ahead and drink it here. Nice, Nuka-Grape. Drink Nuka-Grape 2 for 2, done, just like that. Sweet. All right, what's next here? All right, let's finish this one here off. Kill a creature 12. So again, a creature is anything on the map except for a human enemy or a robot. All right, so we're talking about insects, we're talking about animals, cryptids, super mutants, mole miners, ghouls, scorch, what have you. Everything but a human or a robot. So just an FYI. So pretty much sky's the limit there. Let's pop up here to the Charleston Capitol building. And again, you can make this one here as easy or as hard as you want, whatever you want to do. We're just going to go the easy way out and go after these squishy scorched up here. Now my camp was attacked by a couple of mole rats. That's why you saw there was 3 that was already done, so just an FYI. So just an FYI, you saw, if you missed the video I made yesterday, because we just had the update there yesterday, December 3rd, 2024, for Season 19. Now, you'll notice that the drop rate for weapons has greatly decreased. Okay, we discovered that yesterday during our daily weekly challenge videos. So just an FYI, you're not going crazy, okay, because I thought I was going crazy. But once when I read the release notes, and I thought, you know what, I don't usually do that, but I made a video of it just to kind of mention to people. We also went over the difference in the perk cards and stuff, so definitely check out that video if you so wish, or you can check out the Bethesda.net, whatever you want to do. And of course, my videos are all time-stamped if you so wish to head that way. But it explains it all right in there. Major changes. Major changes. Especially with perk cards. They say it's a handful of perk cards, but it's more than a handful of perk cards. There we go. Kill a creature. We are getting a lot more caps, though, I tell you that. We are getting a lot more caps, so that's not too bad, I guess. Alright, what's next here? Like to burn book 5. Okay, so I do have a great video I made a little while ago of one of the best spots to find burnt books, even today. So we do have Summersville, okay? So the house right on the right-hand side. Now, once upon a time, used to be full of Mirelurks. Now it's maybe have about 3 or 4 weakened ghouls around, but that is probably the best spot for burnt books. Okay, so every time we do get this daily challenge, I do get the odd comment in there of people going there and saying there's no burnt books there. All right, so my response to that is yes, there are burnt books there. We do these daily weekly challenge videos every day, and I bring you guys here all the time. Now what's I think is happening is because there's so many burnt books in that house, all right? People are using that house to reset their game. And what I mean by that is you can reset your game by picking up 250, 255 items, okay? And if people will use that house to do that multiple times, okay? So it is possible you can go to that house, server after server after server after server hopping, and there'll be no books there, all right? But if you have a private server like myself, there will be books there. Alright, so just an FYI, there are books there even today. And let's go over here and check it out just to show you. Alright, let's take care of these ghouls here. As we can see there's our burnt books. There's all kinds of them. Bunch of them up there. Alright, I'll bunch them on the shelf. Bunch them up here. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs, and it's just loaded with burnt books. Okay, there's all kinds of them, okay? Now, I'm going to show you another location. The only reason why I brought you here is because of the people who just do always mention that, you know what, the burnt books aren't there anymore, Jim. And I do appreciate when people mention that, because I always do check, and I do appreciate, because there's so many changes in this game. You know, I don't want to stop people from mentioning, because I do appreciate it, because it's hard to keep track of every single thing that happens in this game. Okay, so I do appreciate, I do take, you know, accountability, but I still like to kind of check things out and make sure that that is in fact, all right, because, you know, a person does make a comment in the description, and I always like to kind of maybe clear things up for, you know, many people. Okay, so let's go to another spot just to kind of show you, just in case you come here multiple times and they're not here. Okay, so let's pop over here to Sutton. We're going to go to the Overseer's home. Alright, so when you spawn here at the Overseer's home, I'm just going to head down here to the west. So this little blue house here, this is the Overseer's childhood home, right? So let's go ahead and go inside here. Right, we're going to head right upstairs here. In this room here, there's usually a couple books. There's not a whole lot of books here, but there's just enough to get you through this little challenge that you might have for a daily. Okay, I'm just kind of showing you guys this just in case. Okay, you go to the other spot and you can't find a burnt book to save your life. So there we go. All right, so just an FYI. And another pretty good spot too is right here in Helvetia. Now the white house right on the corner across the street from the yellow house on the main road. If you go upstairs, there's a couple bookshelves. It's not full of burnt books, but again, there'll be some burnt books up there, so just an FYI. All right, let's see what's next here. Kill a Gulper 3. So again, we can find any Gulpers around the wasteland. Let's take a look here. Of course, we have Gulper Lagoon. There are 4 of them up here. You spawn here at Dire Chemical. You actually spawn a little bit to the north, okay? And usually when you spawn in, there's a couple right to the right-hand side, just in that little gully. All right, so just an FYI, that's where we get the swamp plants at. All right, so there's usually 2 of them down there as well. Now, if you're on a public server, Moonshine Jamboree will usually spawn here sometimes, the event at Sunday Brothers Cabin. And if you are lucky enough, obviously wait for other people because it's a pretty hard event, but everyone will be able to fill their boots with Gulpers with that event, right? Now, we do need 3 of them here, so the Dire Chemical's not going to do it for us. So let's pop up here to Gulper Lagoon. All right, shut this light off. Now these guys like to kind of hang for the trees, so just an FYI. Uh-oh. I hear some pitter-patter around me. Oh, right there, hi. Yeah, he's hurting, isn't he? He is hurting. He's half frozen. He can't even move. It's awesome. Okay, so there's our gulpers there. Nice. Move up here a little bit. Oh, that other guy tries to figure out what's going on or what he decides to do. Okay, what's next? Complete an event while in a team 1. Alright? So a couple things here. You have to complete an event on the map. And you have to be in a team. Now, you can be on a team by yourself. Or you can be on a team with other people. Whatever you want to do. If you do check the description, there is a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. And that video is all time-stamped. And the main thing about that video is the most of the events I do in that video are all events that you can spawn in yourself, okay? Now, you can spawn in events on both type of servers, public and private, okay? You obviously have an easier time on private servers, but you can also spawn in events by yourself on public ones. Now, the only thing that makes it hard is because how being a public server with other people is you don't know when the last time it was spawned in, so there's usually a little half-hour cooldown associated with that. So just an FYI, but you guys have seen me enough spawn in events on both type of servers with no issue at all. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to join a team by ourselves, of course, because I'm on a private server. So we're going to go social. Let's go ahead and create a new team by ourselves. We're just going to do an events one here, just like that. As you can see, I'm by myself. Helpful movie star, right on, Jimmy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the board here and see what we have for events. So we have leader of the pack up here. I just do want something nice and quick and easy. Lots on parade. There's not really a whole lot of events. And now, if you do come across something like this, what you can always do is you can always go to the forest area. You can claim a workshop, and after about 3 minutes, you'll have to defend that workshop, and that's also considered an event here in the game. Okay, and even if you're on a public server with other people, even if that workshop doesn't belong to you and you're help defending it, that also considered as an event. All right, so just an FYI. So let's do something real easy here. We usually do Battle Bob. We did Fertile Soil just the other day. So let's pop up here to Grafton Station and see if we can spawn in either Grafton Day or Protest March. Let's take a look at that. But the main thing is you have to do this while you're excuse me, in a team, either by yourself or with other people, right? So let's run right into Grafton, and one of those two, hopefully it's Grafton Day, will pop up for us. There we go, beautiful. And there he is right there. Let's lock and load. Just like that. Playing the event 1 for 1, done just like that. That's as easy as that is. Now if it was Protest March, it's obviously inside that little corridor over there. It's just a little bit longer. It's maybe about 5-10 minutes. It'll show up as a half an hour, but it's never a half an hour. Let's get rid of this cat. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we're all done. Nice. Nice. Let's head back to our camp here. Alright. Weapon of the day time. Oh, this one. Alright, so this tactical cold shoulder, 4 times ammo capacity plus 50% damage to cryptids. Of course, the grab the monster is a cryptid. Gradual freezing that reduces target's movement speed by up to 85% for 4 seconds. The mods is a hardened receiver, a lion long barrel, a lion stock, reflex sight dog, muzzle brake, and of course the old cold shoulder paint. Pretty awesome. 20 times 8 damage, 20 times 8 cryo damage, of course takes shotgun shells. And I don't know if we use this one here or not. I don't think we did, but we'll talk about it anyway. The Furious Free State Suppressed Combat Shotgun. Plus 5% damage after each consecutive hit on the same target, up to plus 45%. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage, plus 50% damage resist, plus 50 damage resist while aiming. Get that out of me. Plus 40% armor penetration. It has a hardened receiver, a line long barrel, a line stock perforated magazine, long scope suppressor, and of course this awesome looking Free States paint. One of the best paints in the game, that's my opinion. This looks awesome. 22 times 8 damage, and of course shotgun shells. Of course it is a shotgun build, so let's take a look at the perk cards here. Of course, it'd be under strength for shotgunner, master shotgunner, shotgunner, expert shotgunner, all maxed right out. You have a sturdy frame, you have scatter shot, you have skeet shooter, concentrated fire. What else we got going on here? Starch jeans, tenderizer, enforcer, white knight, adrenaline. Of course, a bunch of stuff under luck here as well. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They always stay the same. And they're all maxed out. Again, if you're just joining us after that update, highly recommend you take a look at your perk cards. Because there's a huge, huge change to them. Alright, so just an FYI. Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah, so there you guys go. Again, I apologize for the lateness of the video. It'll be the same tomorrow. I'll be putting the video just a little bit later than usual, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate it. Channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ghost, Primus, Chainsaw 9099. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.